Y'all. Hey. It's Nay. And welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new here. It's 2025. I have not been on here the entire year so far. This is my first time jumping on here, which feels insane. Sounds insane. But I have another channel now, and needless to say, I'm trying to juggle the two. I took some time off for rest. Now it's game time, ladies. So today I wanted to talk about 10 fragrances I really liked for 2024. It's been a little difficult for me to really think about this, only because 10 is insane. I don't know how people be like, this is my top 5, because I just have so many fragrances, and it really truly, what did I do with the fragrance? Oh, it's in my purse. It really truly depends on how I feel. We're gonna take a little walk down the stairs to get the other fragrance, and you guys know how we do it here. Okay, we have a top 10, but there may or may not be some bonuses, just because it's a little difficult. So the way I kind of work is I do have a scent of the day. I've been doing a ton of layering, right, mind you, but I have a scent of the day. What ends up happening is, as the day wears on, I can technically still smell myself, but if you really want to get those compliments, you really want to get those to smell yourself, like, you know what I mean, then you gotta reapply. So I just carry fragrances with me, and it's okay right now because it's cold outside, so it's not like it's roasting in the car or anything. This is in no particular order. But let's do this one first. This is Kayali's Vanilla Candy Rock Sugar. One thing that I've been noticing about myself in this past year is that the easy grab and go fragrances is something easy. So if I'm gonna be somewhere I haven't been before, or be around people I don't know like that, or whatever the case may be, and I don't want to per se potentially offend someone, an easy grab and go fragrance is the way to go. So this, nothing miraculous, amazing, or whatever. It is a sweet perfume. It's a pretty girl perfume. It's a I want to smell good for the sake of being smelling good type of fragrance, and the price point for Kayali fragrances aren't insane. What's also really cool about most of the Kayali fragrances are that you can wear one, layer it with any other of the other ones, or layer it with most other fragrances. So I really liked this one. This reminded me of La Belle by Jean Paul Gaultier, but not as woody. It's like a sweeter, candier version of that. There's something about this that's like that. Well, there's pear in here. Sweet violet, bubblegum, caramel, rock sugar, vanilla cream. It's just super delicious. As you can see, I really liked it. I feel like this came out in 2024, and I finished it in 2024. I'm telling you, sometimes those easy grab fragrances are the way to go. I do think a lot of Middle Eastern fragrances are starting to dupe Kayali. So if the Kayali fragrances are too expensive, go ahead and look for the dupe, right? Another one I'm going to quickly slide on by. This is my second bottle. Yes, you heard me correct. This is my second bottle. This is the Wedding Silk Santal. I like this a lot. It's one of those, you can wear this as a signature scent, but you can also wear this for a special occasion. It's such a smooth, sweet, slightly tangy, slightly fizzy type of fragrance. There's something really luscious about this. I really enjoy this. It is nothing miraculous. However, it is very pleasant. Pretty for the sake of being pretty. So like I said, it could be an everyday fragrance, but it can also be I'm going somewhere nice and I want to smell nice. It's also a fragrance I don't think most people are going to have an issue with. Moving on. This is Mystique Bouquet by Afnan. This is duping. I feel like y'all know what this is duping. I can't remember off the top of my head right now. Uh, Delina, no. Parfums de Marly. I can't remember. It's duping. I think a Perfumes de Marly one in the white bottle. I can't remember the name of it right now, but this is good. Good. You see how much I've used of this. This layers well with everything. For me, this is not a massive compliment getter. It's one of those she just smells good type of vibe, right? Oh my gosh, it's fresh, it's a little green, it's a little sweet. This is actually, I haven't worn this in a little bit just because it's really cold, but I wore it a lot in 2024. This is just something that when it's too hot, when you're out in the garden, when you're going to the park, when you're going to the grocery stores, or if you're going somewhere nice, it's just, those fragrances that you can kind of grab for multi-purposes are that chick. You know what I mean? Because I have to be multifaceted, right? I'm a mom and a wife, but I'm also a friend. I also am my own person, and I go out and I have nice occasions that I have to go to. So those are just the things that I just really gravitate for towards fragrances that I can do that type of everything with. Another fragrance that I not feel like, because I'm gonna show you this den, okay? I also got this in 2024. I'm fairly certain, and look at this den. Is that a den or is it just basically empty? You let me know. This is Puffletup's White Milk. This is a mixture of two different fragrances. I don't remember them off the top of my head. This is from the Dua brand. Guys, gosh. It's like lemony and milky and creamy and sweet and tangy, and it's all the things good and right and awesome in the world. This is so good, and I got a ton of compliments. Now, one thing though about compliments, you really got to work with what works with your skin. Because I go to this bar, and the bartender, she's chef's kiss awesome, right? So she's seen me enough times, and every time she sees me, she compliments me. And so I had shown her one of the fragrances because oftentimes I bring the fragrance with me, right? And she went said that the last time I saw her, she said she went and purchased it, right? And she's like, it doesn't smell on, like, it doesn't smell the same way it smells on me, on her. Really and truly, your body's natural scent will make or break a perfume. Just because something doesn't work on you, or just because something works on someone else, doesn't mean it's gonna work on you the same way. Because she was really sad about it, and I'm sad for her. I'm hoping that maybe as it sits, it'll get even better, because I feel like it was a Middle Eastern fragrance. But I told her, I was like, don't lose hope, like try mixing with your other fragrances. And she was a little surprised by that, so hopefully she'll really end up loving it. But she's like, you just always smell good, and thank you. This is one of them. I get a lot of compliments. Well, I've been getting a lot more compliments just because I spray myself a lot, and I've been going around people who in mixed crowds. I notice I get more compliments when I'm with people I know while also being around strangers. And so when it comes to a lemon fragrance or a heavy on the woody, like a sweet woody, or a like a boot, like a, well, I guess it's boozy because, yeah, technically boozy. Those scent profiles work really well with my skin. I also feel like certain fruits, like pear, works really well with my natural skin chemistry. Now, I'm not really heavy on, and of course, vanilla. I'm not really heavy on spraying on my skin directly anymore. But just being it all over you, it's gonna start mixing with your natural scent. But this was just so, this is just delicious. This is, you know what I mean? Another one I want to talk about, I feel like I talked about this the previous year as well, but this is Nashit by Latafa. You literally cannot go wrong with this. The thing about this one though is well, first of all, you can't see the inside of it, but I know that there's a great amount of juice in here because this is an obnoxiously strong fragrance. This is a dupe for Nishane Ani. It's an obnoxiously strong fragrance. You're gonna have this one bottle for a long time, a very long time. Even if you're an oversprayer, guys, I'm talking. If there was an overspraying perfume person in the Olympics, I would probably be a runner-up. I can spray anywhere from 30 to 40 sprays of certain fragrances on my body at one time. You get what I'm saying? This I cannot. I would probably just choke out and expire expeditiously. You know what I mean? So I have to take time when I spray this. It also is a lot for my husband at first. He really likes his fragrance in the dry down, but it's very strong. And so I have to really take time when I spray this. This is green and creamy and sweet. And there's spices in here. This is very lovely. The dry down of Nishane Ani is one of the best things I've smelled. I'm not a fan of the opening. I feel like I've said this 1,000,000,001 times. Has very limited opening, and then it's mostly just a dry down of the original, which is just perfection in a bottle. This is more of like a fall winter scent, maybe early spring and the nighttime. You know what I mean? The next one I want to talk about, this is also my second bottle. This is Burberry Goddess. Can't nobody tell me anything wrong about this fragrance. I mean, to each their own, but this one is for me. Oh, Lord. Lavender, vanilla. It's just some more vanilla and a little more vanilla. And there is, the longer I have this, the longer I can smell the barest hint of a little razzle dazzle, a little sizzle, which is the ginger. This is, let me not do too much, but this is wonderful. This is wonderful. Go get me 10 of them right now. One of the best recent releases, in my humble opinion. It is nothing miraculous. There are about 17 lavender vanilla fragrances out there on the market. I still like this one. Mon Guerlain is also very wonderful. I also love YSL Libre Intense. I do. I'm happy with all of them. I finished my Mon Guerlain, but at one point I had all of them in my collection. Then I will be at some point repurchasing Mon Guerlain. There's something about lavender and vanilla together that to me smells like a grown woman. That smells comforting yet sexy at the same time, welcoming yet enticing at the same time. So I always reach for, like, that's what's in there. I'll take one. You know what I mean? Another one that I feel like is a little more universal. This is Eau Dwell by Diptyque. If you want to be a little bougette, okay? I'm not really going to get too heavy into Thanksgiving. Let's be for real here. Into Valentine's Day. But this would be a good one if you wanted to be a little bougette and for the gift giving. It's a green vanilla. Not too sweet. Not too green. It's not obnoxious either. So if you are like, you know, your significant other likes a booming fragrance, this probably is not it. But it's this smooth, milky, almost type of, without being lactonic really, but there's something very smooth about it. And it's soft sweet. It's soft green. It's just everything. I don't want to say feminine because I do actually think a man could wear Eau Dwell, but there's something about it that is very soft girl coded. I think that if you have a clean girl and you want to, like, and she wants to branch out, or you are into the clean girl aesthetic and you want to branch out a little bit, this might be where you can branch off into the sweet realm without feeling like you are like took sugar and rubbed it all over your body. You know what I mean? I just think there's something very refined about this, and the longer I have this, the more refined it smells. I also just think the bottle's actually super pretty. So that is Diptyque's Eau Dwell. This is Athena. I'm gonna make a quickness with this. I have to mention this though. This smells so good. It's deep. This smells really good. This is a Burberry Goddess dupe. They did a good job. If you do not have Burberry Goddess money, don't worry about it. Go and go get this one. If you know your partner, significant other, your girlfriend, your whoever likes Burberry Goddess, you don't have Burberry Goddess money, or they don't want you to spend that type of money, or whatever the case may be, go ahead and get you this Athena. It's very similar. I don't think it's exact. I think they made that tone down a little bit of the lavender in here and upped the vanilla, so it's a little more sweet, but it's very close. Very close. I mean, I haven't watched perfume videos in a minute, but when I was last watching it, this got talked about a lot. I think there was another one that was discussed. There was another dupe as well, but I really liked this one enough that I didn't really, and I had the original, that I didn't feel like I need to go get the other dupe, if that makes any sense. I know y'all didn't think this video was gonna go by in its entirety without me talking about Lost in a Dream. Guys, this is part of my scent of the day today. And we're gonna talk about the second part of my scent of the day. But Lost in a Dream was a drop. Wow, it smells so good. It's milky. It's not quite creamy. It's definitely more milky. There's a zing in there. There's like a, not a zing. It's a razzle. So there's maybe some ginger. I don't know. It's so nice. It's spiced. So there's some type of spices in here. It's so pretty. I don't get compliments wearing this by itself like as much as when I layer this. When I layer this, all the compliments. People love this on me. I do believe there is a woody facet in this. There is a fluffy texture to this. There is a like a milky texture to this with the spices, with the guys. I love Lost in the Dream. Actually, my video of my original thoughts of this got a decent amount of views, and I think a lot of people compare this to Milk by I don't remember the brand name, excuse me, but I don't own the full size, but I had like a sample, like from Milk by Commodity, right? I had a sample, and I don't think they're exactly the same. I feel like that one was even sweeter. This one has more to it, in my opinion. I believe there's also a coffee note in here. I don't smell that, so that's not my business. But I absolutely adore this fragrance. I will honestly, half the time, come here just to smell it. And I feel like it's getting more not rich smelling, but like luxe smelling. I don't want you to think thicker smelling, like rich as in thicker. Rich as in like luxe. Like there's something more complex about this. There's a fragrance. I'm not gonna even get into it because it's gonna be too much. Anyway, but other part of my scent of the day today was Orientica's Amber Rouge. Guys, if you haven't tried this combo yet, just go and go try it, yeah? Lost in a Dream with MFK's Baccarat Rouge 540 or any of the 1,000 dupes that have been released since the drop of that earth-shattering fragrance. These two is a combo. When I don't want to wear one of my easy grab and go fragrances, but I want a compliment and I want one now, this is one of the combos that I've been wearing. And it gets me a compliment almost every single time. Now, mind you, there are people in my life who know I wear fragrances and I talk about fragrances on YouTube. So they make a point that if they like it, something I'm wearing, they're going to say something. But I've also got plenty of compliments from random stranger at different places. Like I've been out with friends, we're eating, okay, at a table, and a server will come up and be like, I'm so sorry, every time I walk past this table, someone smells really good here. My friends are annoyed with me at this point. They'd be like, it's her. And I'm like, hi, would you like to smell the bottle? Because I want everybody to smell good too. Yes. And I love how affordable that this one is in comparison to K Bakar Bouchard 40. You know what I mean? So, and this was in fact in my purse, along with the Puffle-Tuffs white milk. Y'all knew I was gonna talk about her. This is the last one, and then no, there's one more. Sorry, this is the last like perfume, right? And then there's one more, and then I'm done. I promise. I love this fragrance, I think, as much as I love Navatis Parfums Lost in a Dream. Altair by Parfums de Marly is that chick. Parfums de Marly, you cannot convince me this is for a man. You will not try and convince, you can't tell me that only men should be wearing this. Stop it. I love this so much. Oh my gosh. And you know what upsets me? This is how much is in this bottle. I haven't worn this one in a minute because if I finish this before the end of 2025, attitude. I love this. I have a dupe from Dua. Let me get it. Wait, where is it actually? Is a good question. I don't even, oh, it might be in my other purse. This is so good. Oh no, it's right here. I'm like, guys, where's my fragrance? Look at it. And it's the juice is actually getting darker. Now, one thing I can say about the Duo one is it was farther away from the set. It was still smelled like it, but it was farther away when I first bought it. It's getting closer to the original the longer this sits, which, to be fair, look at the juice. So the juice is getting significantly darker. The scent profile of Altair, I feel like if you've like been listening, I like either that like easy grab and go sweet fruity type of vibe, or like a sweet spiced type of vibe. And this is what this gives you. This is warm. This is, oh my gosh, this is, I don't want to spray anything else on my body, to be honest. I'm not going anywhere, but it's warm, it's sweet, it's spiced, but it's coated in the sweetness and like an ambery warmth that is just elevates this up to a notch. These two also work really well together. It's a more expensive combo, but it's does work. This and this will work. It's the same, right? It's a very good combo. Then you're getting a lactonic, milky, sweet, warm, heavy on the spice without being too much. I also really love to mix either of these or both of these with Coco Noir. My husband likes when I mix those together and go lighter on the sprays. Like I spray the clothes that I'm wearing, and then I go ahead and lotion myself with Sugar Cookie or my Lord, I done forgot the name of it right now. There is another body lotion that is kind of sweet smelling, and I will wear this real quick. I'm so sorry, I might as well just tell you. And then I use this deodorant. This is the vanilla and cardamom. Guys, when I tell you I actually don't reapply when it pertains to that type of combo, there's no need to reapply. If you reapply, just know you're gonna have to give yourself 10-15 minutes for everything to just really calm down. Otherwise, you yourself, the neighbor, the server, the bartender, and the people on the other side of the restaurant are gonna all be like, holy beep, 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 beep. You know what I mean? It's quite the combo. It's very luscious. It's very good. Now I'm gonna talk about it's not quite a perfume, but honestly, the longevity is that of a perfume. I was a little concerned I wasn't gonna like it, so I did not actually purchase it. I got it as a free, Navatis says at one point it was saying if you bought a fragrance, you can get an all over body spray for free. So that's kind of how I got it, because one thing about me, banana, do I want to smell like banana? And I wasn't sure. Why did I doubt AI the Great? I don't know why I do that. That was like that didn't make any sense, because this was a drop. that was a release. This is Ambrosia Imperial. And to be quite frank with you, I don't know how much more juice is left in here. It's hard to tell with these all over, but like the aerosol cans. I have to get another one of these. I don't know if I'm gonna buy the actual perfume because the price is so high, and I've added another hobby, gardening, to my hobby list. So the price I'm willing to spend on fragrances has actually dropped, but I love the all over body spray. And it's not banana like the banana in the store. It smells like banana candy, but it's like tangy, but tangy sweet banana candy. It's very lovely. It's very sweet. It's airy. There's something um it's I don't know if I would say spice. It's not spiced like Altair and Lost in a Dream, but there's a little bit of like a spiced up quality to it. I don't want to spray anything else on myself, guys. Ah, I, oh my gosh, it's delectable. It's definitely quite sweet, but whatever's in here, it's delicious, but it's so kind of sexy. There's something like very airy and whimsy about it, kind of like BR540. Maybe there's saffron or something in here. Oh my gosh, I love this. I will spray this on myself and go about my business. I will also spray this and layer this with my other candy sweet type of fragrances, but this can do good all by herself. Oh Lord, no, they did that big one, and I actually saw Kayali now has a release an all over body spray line. I honestly think it's because Navitus Parfum just did such a bang up job with theirs. They look very similar in types of like packaging or whatever. I'm interested in those as well, but they did a big one with this one. I want that fragrance by, not Pat, I don't know why Pat just came to my mind, but there's a fragrance from Navitus that has like a rice note, and I know another, ooh, there's a couple that I am interested in. To be honest, Navitus Parfums is just one of those brands like Kayali that just works for me. Majority, if not all of the ones that I've personally tried from those brands just work for me. I like the base of both of those fragrances because that's something, those fragrance brands, that's something you do need to look into. A lot of fragrance brands have a base that they use across their fragrances. So if it's not the actual note like the top notes, you know, whatever that bothers you, it might be something in the base notes, and then it might just wreck the whole brand for you. But I just, oh my goodness. Yeah, I definitely think when it comes to like actual fragrance brands, yeah, Kayali and Navitus rank quite high up there. I think if Parfums de Marly was a little bit more in a little bit more of a reasonable price range, Parfums de Marly would be up there because I do actually like quite a few of their fragrances too, but I only own 12 of them, which is why I'm not gonna like claim that for myself, but I do like Parfums de Marly fragrances as well. I like Narciso Rodriguez's fragrances. Of course, I love Carolina Herrera. I have like 4 of the Carolina Herrera fragrances. I am going to hesitate to say this, but I'm going to still say it. I do like Tom Ford's fragrances. Now, I don't own a ton of them because the price is wild. Okay, I'm just keeping it a buck with you. The Tom Ford prices are wild, but there are quite a many dupes out there for Tom Ford. But Bitter Peach, Tobacco Vanille, what's that? Even Rose Prick had me like something Fatale. That one, Vanilla Fatale. That one's really good. Their Mur honestly, that one from Dua could have been on this list. The Dua has a Mystery of Mur dupe for Mur Mystère by Tom Ford. Another spiced sweet fragrance, less sweet but still has sweetness and spiced. Perfect. I like myrrh. I think myrrh smells really good. I wonder if I can grow myrrh where I live. I have to look into that, because that smell of myrrh is giving me all. It's another scent that's like a grown woman, like a comforting yet sexy. Like there's something very multifaceted about that note, or you know, whatever, mystery of myrrh. Maybe the warmth, the amberiness is what's making it also smell like that. But anyway, that's all I wanted to talk about today. It's been so long. Apologies. I'm doing what I can to try to balance the two channels, as well as I do have a TikTok. My TikTok, I believe, has like 22,000 followers, so I'll be posting on there too, but I'll be posting about serious stuff over there, so stay over here for the fun. Anyway, hopefully I'll see you in my next video. Please don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. You know how we do over here, okay? Thank you for stopping at Name Nation, and hopefully I see you in my next video. Bye bye.